Morning, America. I'm Diane Sawyer.
And I'm Charles Gibson. We welcome you for our last half hour this morning.
And in this half hour, we have the Bee Gees with us, and they are so funny. They are such fun. They have lived so many highs and such tragic lows, and they're going to start talking a little bit about life and some things they've learned along the way.
And I love their music as well. And we're going to hear some of it, right?
Yeah, and they're going to sing tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow. That's when we hear it. Okay, I'm glad I got corrected on that. Not today, but tomorrow. Plus, Joel Siegel is here to review one of this weekend's biggest movie openings. It has an all-star cast. It is quite a cast. Warren Beatty, Goldie Hawn, Diane Keaton. So the movie's got to be good, right? Well, Joel Siegel will tell you. And our Extreme Urban Challenge teams get ready to hit the streets of New York City. Find out what Tony Perkins has for them in today's extreme scavenger hunt. I think that's the way to put it. But now, the weather. Tony?
Yeah, before we go on to today's challenges, we've got Don Daler here, the captain of the blue team. Very disappointed, aren't you?
Difficult beginning, difficult, but we're not. It's just the start of this whole thing. And I think what we learned from this is that this is not about ethics and it's not about logic. It's about doing whatever you have to do. We should have put the little bags in the big bags and put them in the cab.
I was actually surprised that neither team, if you were earlier, we had the... Well, in our rules, you had to do it. Unfortunately, you didn't, but you're going on a challenge, on several challenges later on. We're going to tell you what those will be. No, no hints. Just stay tuned.
Buddy.
Talk about those in just a little bit. Right now, I want to show you what's happening with the weather across the nation for today. It's the National Flyby is what we call this. Take a look. Mild in the northeast, hot in the southwest. Phoenix looking for a high of 98 degrees. We will see some 100-degree temperatures in the desert southwest today. St. Louis, you're looking at 81. Some scattered thunderstorms in the Great Lakes. Those thunderstorms on the Virginia, North Carolina coast, those will be early today. They'll dissipate later. Orlando, you're looking at 79 degrees. That's a look at what's happening with the weather around the nation. Now, here's what's happening in your neighborhood.
Tony, thank you very much. Good morning. This is ABC 7's Tracy Butler. Mostly sunny skies out there. 53 at O'Hare right now. High today should make it to 74 degrees. Plenty of sunshine on this Thursday and a little on the breezy side.
And this weather report was brought to you by Florida's Natural Premium Orange Juice. We'll have more weather coming in. Not more weather. We'll tell you about today's challenges coming up in just a little bit. Diane, back to you.
Okay, Tony, well, think of this. 110 million albums sold worldwide. The Bee Gees, the brothers Gibb, Maurice, Barry, and Robin now have a new CD coming out. It's their 35th anniversary CD called This Is Where I Came In. And the Rock and Roll Hall of Famers paid us a visit to talk about their celebrated and often troubled journey, including the brother they could not save, Andy. But we started out by talking about the new music that is taking them back to their beginnings.
This is the danger zone. This is where I came in.
So, This Is Where I Came In. What is in a name?
Oh, a lot for us.
Yeah.
It's about our influences. It's about things that influence us over the past sort of 4 decades and beyond that. So for us, it's every decade we sort of say to ourselves, this is where we came in, you know? And we find that our music still sort of, people still sort of like it. So it's a full circle for us.
Mm-hmm. People still sort of like it.
Well, you know, I'm trying to be sort of humble.
I was going to say.
Very good. Well, you know, I don't want to pinpoint anybody in particular. You know?
He's really a big head, really. Very conceited, really. He's just putting on an act.
We decided to go off and do 2 tracks per brother. Each one went off and did his own self-expression sort of thing, put them together, and the rest of the album we did together.
Did you gong each other's submissions? Did they,
actually, no.
2 of you say
We're
no?
very kind and gentle with each other.
Yeah. Yes, he was very gentle.
Well, we're not altogether submissive, you see, so...
But gentle.
What was the song you sang most often as kids?
The Lollipop, probably.
Yeah.
Lollipop?
Yeah,
Yeah?
the very early...
Yeah. So can you do it for me as 8-year-olds?
As 8-year-olds.
Well, I've got to take my clothes off.
Okay. I'll start. You asked for this.
I did.
Question.
Okay.
Already had.
Oh.
Lollipop, lollipop, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop.
Oh, wow.
Stuff like that.
Well, you know, there's more where that came from.
Won't you please welcome my younger brother, Andy Gibb.
You did say that after Andy's death, you became brothers in a new way, though.
Well, soul growth, you know? I think if you don't, we've said it before, I guess, that if you lose, we meet a lot of people along the way that have never lost anyone of their own family or have never lost anyone of their own blood. And I think once you do change.
But does it mean you say things to each other you might not have said before?
We just don't take things for granted.
Yeah.
Really.
The bottom line is that, you know, you have to go on living, and you have to put these into compartments in the mind.
We'll get around it, but we'll never get over it. You know, you lose your youngest brother, that's devastating.
You know, we have a clip, and it's from 1982 on Good Morning America. And he was talking about cocaine. I'm going to play it for you.
I gave up everything. I started missing tapings of Solid Gold. I would not turn up for tapings. Very bad boy. I didn't care. I didn't care about people. I didn't care about life. And it came to the crunch one night. I went to Santa Barbara to get treatment. And I think you can want treatment, but I think you can also want sympathy. And I don't think you're going to get that help until you really want to have it yourself.
We know when that was. Yeah.
You know when it was psychologically.
Yeah, and what came after it. So for the next few years, Andy was fantastic. I mean, he was straight. He was the Andy we knew when we were all kids. And then he decided to leave Miami and go to L.A. And I think that's what Andy was. He was having his what is it? He was falling back into the spiral. He should never have hosted Solid Gold. We never wanted him to. But you can't control people, you know.
Do you ever lose the feeling still that you could have thought of something that no one had thought of that would have changed it?
No, yes, you never lose that feeling, but there isn't anything.
Kiss me once, oh yeah, baby. Kiss me twice, oh yeah, crazy.
Who of you has changed the most since you were teenagers?
I don't think we've changed that much apart from our appearance. We still have some sort of strange mission, a pact between us, if you will, to make our dream come true. We're still trying to make our dream come true.
The dream of?
Being a butcher,
Neurosurgeon, and a quantity surveyor. No, it's not necessarily in that order.
Only hope for the best.
I think what Barry, and I think I'll crystallize on what Barry's saying there, is that we always feel that everything we do is that we're doing it for the first time. The love and the passion is still there for something new.
So we're still hungry. We still want to do something else again, and we still feel that there's something else for us to do.
Tomorrow, the Bee Gees talk about the phenomenon of Saturday Night Fever and the song they never tire of singing. And also, Maurice talks about his own battle with alcoholism and his desperate warning to Andy about drugs before Andy died. So that's tomorrow. And they're going to sing for us as well. But it's now 38 minutes past 8. And coming up next with big stars, could it go wrong? So wrong? Joel Siegel reviews a big weekend movie opening.